Let's make overnight cinnamon roll sourdough focaccia. This is a recipe that I just developed, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. I started this dough at about 6:30 p.m. The entire recipe is in the description, including measurements for grams and for regular measurements for those who do not have a food scale. Once the dough is together, I covered it and let it sit for 45 minutes and did the first round of stretch and folds and coil folds. It will be very wet and sticky for the first round. It will continue to be more wet than usual, but trust the process, it gets easier to manage. So I did 4 total rounds, then I covered it and let it sit overnight. In the morning, I mixed up my brown sugar and cinnamon mixture. I got my 9x13 pan ready with parchment paper and olive oil. I put oil under the parchment paper so that it stays while I'm putting the dough in. The dough is so jiggly, I love it. And I plop it right into the 9x13 pan, spread it out just slightly, and then you're going to add just under half of your mixture. Take one side, fold it to the center. I add just a little sprinkle more, and then I take the other side and fold that over. Then I'm just gonna turn the dough so that the long ways goes the way that the 9x13 pan does, and then flip it so the seams are on the bottom. Then I cover it and let it sit for 1 hour. I'm just obsessed with how sourdough jiggles, and there are so many bubbles in here. I'll top it with the remaining brown sugar cinnamon mix, spread it out evenly, and then you're going to dimple your dough. This is probably the best part of the entire process. Look at how many bubbles are in this thing. Then I baked it at 450 degrees for 25 minutes. I originally had planned on putting this on the tray, but it didn't work out, so I just put it on parchment. And then a couple hours later, we sliced into it. Just check out how beautiful this is. Soft, it's sweet, it's gooey, it's delicious. You can also top this with icing, which would be delicious. My kids just don't prefer it. This turned out perfect, and it tastes so good. It's been like an hour, and we've already eaten half of it. And I guarantee that the rest will be gone by the end of the day. I hope you give this a shot, and let me know what you think.